I think what our cymbals brought to the SABIAN family is that there is lots more hand hammering. They're all hand hammered, and so you really have to perfect the hammering technique and where to hammer on the cymbal. You know, you don't want to get the cymbal too thin in a lot of places. And Charlie Brown and his guys up there that are hammering, they've got it together. I didn't have to tell them too much, but with this, the recipe and the way the cymbal's designed, the structure of the cymbal, which is the bell is the heaviest part, so the structure of the cymbal is going to hold up because that's keeping your cymbal intact. But a lot of times the bell can be the same thickness as the edge, and a lot of cymbal companies believe that's the right way to do it, and they have their sound and that's what they do. But for my cymbal with my name on it, I want the thinner edges. What we tried to do with this SABIAN Crescent Hammertones series is to have the warmth and the feel of a jazz cymbal and the stick being absorbed by the metal and feeling like a knife dropping through melted butter. That soft touch, but still have enough stick definition that the cymbal is complete, and the balance within the cymbal with the stick definition and the overtones are pretty much the same. The profile of the cymbal, we wanted a really bowed cymbal for the overtones, and the more the cymbal is bowed, the higher the overtones get. So you have to be careful not to get the bow too pronounced, because the pitch comes up too much, and we did try to stay away from that. So with the mid-range pitch is pretty much what we're looking for on this. The bell is hammered heavily, more than most cymbals, to darken the bell to the point to have a warm sound. It's still the bell of the cymbal, and you're getting your point across, but it's not piercing. So that's what we were going for on the warmth of the bell sound. You can find a spot for every musician you're playing with on that cymbal. The bell of the cymbal is higher pitch, so you want to contrast that with maybe a trombone, which is a lower pitch. You move out 2 inches. Maybe that's the right place for the alto saxophone. You move out another inch. That's where the tenor saxophone sound is. So you experiment with the cymbal, and you should be able to play one cymbal through a whole tune. Not that it's a great idea to do that, but you should be able to play one cymbal through the whole tune. But it's up to you as an individual to find that. The versatility of the cymbals is with my signature brush, you can hear the gauge of the wires a little thicker, so you can hear the definition of the cymbal when I play it with the brush. The ring of the brush, you hear the cymbal scrapes, and the cymbals are thinner on the edge so that the sound is allowed to come out of the cymbal instead of being forced back into the cymbal, and that's what we're trying to get with the thinner edge of the Hammertones. The cymbal has a life. You hit the note, and that note has a life. It's not just a dead sound that you're crashing or you're striking. That cymbal can make you play differently. And that's one of the things I've noticed about the SABIAN Crescent Hammertones is that you have to play them correctly. You can't just goof around and start taking a swing at them. People have come up and tried them, and I'll actually go up and say, you know, maybe this cymbal isn't for you if you're going to play it like that with a huge stick, you know, and crash it. I mean, you got to really play this cymbal, and it makes you kind of be honest with what you do with your stick on the cymbal. So that's one of the features I like about it. It keeps me honest. One of the things about the cymbal is that when you crash it, it's actually, for me, it's the perfect decay. You crash the cymbal, and the life of that note lasts just long enough and then disappears gradually into the rest of the music. I like to blend with the band when I'm playing. A lot of people talk about, oh, that cymbal really cuts through the band. I don't want to cut through the band. I want to play music with the band. And I think these cymbals offer that sound to you where you hear the cymbal okay, but I just want to play music with the band. So if you do crash the cymbal, it's not going to take your ear away from the music that's going on or anything else you're doing at the drums. It's just going to be a brief accent and a bump in the road to get back to what you're doing musically. So I think we achieved that with this cymbal. I have to say that Mark Love was fantastic. The whole staff there that we were working on the cymbals with were so willing to get this cymbal exactly right, and they wanted to be proud of the product that they put out, and they worked diligently on it because we brought some different ideas to the table, and they were willing to try it, and I think we came out with a great product that is a great musical instrument.